Another night of protests at a former Catholic school in Staten Island now being used to house migrants.
Hundreds of people who live near the former St. John Villa Academy are demanding that the city shut it down. Briella Tomassetti at that facility this morning. What's going on, Briella?
Rosanna and Bianca, good morning to both of you. Yeah, a few workers, a van came and drops them off just a few minutes ago. Security guards are here, cops are here patrolling the scene behind us. Other than that, though, it is relatively quiet, certainly different compared to what was happening here last night. And these protests are pretty much becoming a regular occurrence here now. A lot of back and forth, too, when it comes to the St. John Villa Academy. A Staten Island judge initially ruled that the city could not use it as a shelter. Then the city appealed, having the ruling overturned, and then Republican lawmakers filed a lawsuit to get the shelter shut down. That case is being heard in court today. It was yet another night of heated protests out on Staten Island. Hundreds of demonstrators marching through the streets armed with megaphones, signs, and American flags.
I realize it's a sanctuary city, but there has to be a limit to our compassion.
The borough has been at the center of the city's migrant crisis since the end of last month, when the Adams administration started to house asylum seekers at St. John Villa Academy. The former Catholic school has been transformed into a 300-bed makeshift shelter and is now the site of rallies often led by the borough's Republican elected officials.
We don't have the infrastructure here. We're not vetting anybody. We don't know if anybody has a criminal background. We don't know what they may have done in their country of origin.
They should be separated from the community until they're properly vetted. And when they're properly vetted, then they can be welcome.
New York has been dealing with an influx of asylum seekers since last spring. More than 107,000 migrants have arrived in the city since the crisis began. 59,000 asylum seekers are currently under the city's care across 200 emergency shelters. Mayor Adams even clashing with Governor Hochul over the issue, denouncing her stance that the city should limit its movement of migrants to other parts of the state. But they're aligned when it comes to pleading the federal government for more resources, including emergency funding and expedited work permits. Adams told Fox 5 in a statement, "New Yorkers are tired from bearing the brunt of this national crisis, and we empathize with their concerns. The sites we are now finding are the only options left. This situation demands a broader state and national solution." The Department of Homeland Security has identified 11 federal sites across New York that can be used to house migrants. Less than 2% of asylum seekers, though, currently in the city's care are being housed out here on Staten Island. That's about 1,200 people. Residents here, of course, though, are pushing for those background checks and even for an 11 o'clock curfew. For now, we're live outside the St. John Villa Academy. Bianca and Rosanna, back inside to you, ladies.
All right, thank you so much, Briella.